Hey, it's Rich back with you for another video. Today we're at Van Nuys doing a follow-up video. Earlier I flew with the Akiko for some flight training in the Mustang. She's since got her type rating. And we're going to take the Mustang to Deer Valley for some hours that she needs to build after the type rating. So we're going to take you along.
Number 7 Charlie Bravo, right crossing departure, approved, wind 0303,
Speed
clear for takeoff. 16 right, clear for takeoff.
70 knots.
From Manor, roger.
Get up.
Tower, Citation 555 Delta Hotel, be ready at the end.
Citation 555 Delta Hotel, Tower, stand by, waiting higher, farm release.
Roger.
Roger. Citation 4 Delta Tango for traffic, climb unrestricted, tune maintain, 4,000.
4,000 for the jungle.
Van Nuys, target morning, 5510 golf from the visual 16 right. Sirius 5510 golf, Van Nuys, turn to right base, 16 right. Base 16 right, 10 golf. So it's a 239er, make one right 270 turn, then you go eastbound.
Take a right 270 to go eastbound, Skyhawk 239.
Citation 4 Delta Tango, connect to Cal, departure 124.6, stay put.
Contact departure for Delta Tango.
Van Nuys Tower, November 990.
Purchase ID no. Purchase addition for Delta Tango. 3300 to 4,000.
Number 4 for Delta Tango, says at departure, over to contact, comma maintain 6,000.
6,000 for Delta Tango.
Number 12239er, special. Station 4 Delta Tango, 10 left, heading 340, vector climb.
340 for Delta Tango.
SoCal departure, Skyhawk 12239er, 2,900, climbing 5,500.
For 12239er, says at departure, IDEN.
IDEN 239er.
So we're leveling off and cruise on our way to Deer Valley from Van Nuys, and we did a video with the Akiko. We were doing some flight training prior to you going to SimCom for the type rating, which you got a couple of weeks at SimCom. So tell us a little bit about your experience at SimCom, the training you did up before that. Was that helpful? And kind of your experience at SimCom.
Yeah. So I start going back at the beginning. I start flying this type of jet actually a year ago. And then I was flying.
That was for us, sorry, 330.
304.
So it was a year ago?
Yeah, I started my first flight for this airplane, June 23rd. 2001.
Wow.
And then I fly a little bit, and then went back to, I think I stopped flying with you.
Yeah,
And then went back to Twin Star.
to get the multi.
Right, and I got the multi-engine. And then I stopped flying with you again to get type rating here. So I actually flew a lot, I feel like.
Yeah.
But,
You started in the 172, that's what you got your license in, right?
yeah.
Instrument, or private instrument.
Private instrument.
Then multi.
And I was practicing commercial as well.
Yeah.
And right before that, so I moved here. LA, so I stopped doing. Yeah, so it was, really helpful. But, before when you sit them.
Yeah, to get all the
All
time.
those, experience.
Yeah.
34.47 or
Of course, without doing that, I don't think I could get the type rating on Senko.
Yeah, that's intense training.
It is very...
Not a lot of time to master things before you move on to the next thing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely, before you go, you need experience. Otherwise, you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they teach you, the ground school, they have a really good system. Definitely, you need experience.
Yeah. What, you've had a really accelerated training history, like you started in the 172, then you private instrument, then you went right into a jet, then you went to the multi-engine, and then what do you think is the most challenging part of doing the flight training the way you did it?
Well, actually, the difficult part for me was actually the private license.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I have no knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah.
I've never flown anything before,
Right.
and I have to do all the ground school. I have to talk and listen, I have no idea. So,
Yeah, I can
that
see
was
that.
the most challenging thing. And believe it or not, instrument reading wasn't that difficult for me.
Yeah, that's actually,
I don't know why. But people say that's the most challenging.
yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It was more difficult for me to get the instrument. What about having English as your second language? Did you feel like that was really
Yeah, it was,
tough?
Of course, challenging. Still challenging,
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
And then,
I've even noticed in the time you and I have been flying together in the year, you've gotten a lot better with radio calls.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Because sometimes I don't get, what they say.
Yeah.
So, always a challenge.
Yeah. What about?
For everybody.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Talking on the radio. I remember for me it was very intimidating in the beginning talking on the radio.
Right.
But you just kind
And
of.
they use some different kinds of phrase, depends on the person you're talking.
And LA is not the easiest place in the world to do your training. And so the different airplanes that you've flown, you did mostly 172,
Yeah.
Twin Star, Mustang. Those are pretty different airplanes. How'd you like the Twin Star? That was kind of a.
Yeah, I like that.
It really was good for a precursor to this airplane.
Right, and then they have G1000,
Yeah.
which I like.
And FADEC.
Right, the FedEx, kind of same system.
Same system, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we did some multi-engine training together in that airplane, and I didn't have a lot of Twin Star time, but I really thought that was a good.
Yeah.
Especially to learn to have the transition to this airplane was really good.
Learning the BMC and those kinds
Yeah.
of stuff really helpful.
Yeah.
Before you fly something like this.
Yeah. And did you guys? I can't remember. Did you fly any other jets, or is the Mustang the only one? Did you guys look at other? No, Dennis has always been partial to the Mustang.
Right. Yeah. He had another one, but I don't think he ever flew.
Yeah. It's hard to get a better airplane, like for what you've done and the track you're on to get into a Mustang, and then learn this type of flying in the Mustang. I don't think there's any better airplane than the Mustang.
And I think this airplane could be a very, perfect one if you start flying jet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, really. For the beginner.
Yeah, for the
I think it's
beginner.
perfect.
Yeah, I do too. Tough to beat. Everybody asks me a lot, what's my favorite airport? Which is hard for me to answer because I have a lot of really favorite airports. What about you? Any particular one?
Yeah, of course, my home airport was Denver before.
Right.
Metro, so I like that airport.
Yeah.
Of course, Van Nuys. Kind of like white plains we did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool. That was fun going to White Plains.
Yeah.
I had never been in there before.
Right.
Typically if I go to the East Coast, it's Teterboro, and that's a handful.
But,
White Plains was really laid back.
right, and then when you go to New York City, that's like the perfect place.
Yeah.
to live in.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'd never been in there before. You think the Mustang is going to be the airplane you continue to fly, or you think you guys will look at something with more performance as another jet?
Yeah, we are looking for another jet, but right now I just got type rating.
build
So,
time.
I want to enjoy flying this for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good to get experience in this airplane, like
Yeah.
we said.
Yeah.
So we're going to be starting our descent down into Van Nuys. We're going to start our descent into Deer Valley. And so I'm going to let Akiko focus on getting ready for that. And we'll check in when we're getting ready to land.
55, 53, LA Center, record.
Harrison 111, Delta 8 to the ramp, take care.
Delta 8 to the RAM, take care. That was 111.
Harrison 366, number 2, follow the citation base is your discretion to follow. Runway 25 left, clear to land, 122015.
25 left, clear to land there, done. Good traffic, Spider.
500. Minimum.
A little slow. That heat really slows it down fast.
So,
Citation 4 Delta Tango left Charlie 7, taxi straight in.
okay, exit Charlie 7, taxi straight in for the Denver.
So we made it on the ground here at Deer Valley in Phoenix. Weather's not too bad. It's only about 100 degrees. As you can see, Akiko's doing a real good job flying the airplane. After the type rating, there's 25 hours she has to do as part of an SOE to get fully signed off in the airplane for the FAA, but she's doing a great job. We're going to keep track and follow her as she progresses into other airplanes. Thanks for watching.